Hello, everyone, and welcome to another roundup of what's happening across the Wikimedia movement. As always, we're bringing you the most exciting updates, important announcements, and opportunities you don't want to miss. Let's dive in.
We start with a major movement update. The Wikimedia Foundation Board of Trustees has officially appointed Bernadette Mihan as the new Chief Executive Officer of the Wikimedia Foundation. Bernadette will take up the role on January 20th, 2026, with current CEO Mariana Iskander remaining in place until then to ensure a smooth transition. Bernadette joins the foundation at a particularly significant moment, right on the cusp of Wikipedia's 25th anniversary, and brings with her a strong background in mission driven public service leadership. Most recently, she serves as the U.S. ambassador to Chile, and prior to that, as executive vice president for global programs at the Osama Foundation, where she led international leadership initiatives across Africa. In her message to the Wikimedia community, Bernadette emphasized her commitment to listening, learning, and empowering communities and highlighted values that resonate deeply with the movement: transparency, collaboration, trust, and volunteer driven governance, especially critical in an era shaped by AI and shifting information ecosystems. She's invited community members to help guide her early conversations by reflecting on three questions. What brought you to the Wikimedia movement? How do we stay relevant over the next 25 years? And which three wiki resources should she read first? Visit the link on the screen where you can read Bernadette's full message and learn more about her background. From global governance, we now turn to Pan-African community spaces and conversations.
African Wikimedians are warmly invited to the end of year edition of the Africa Baraza, taking place on Thursday, 18th December 2025 at 1600 UTC. This final Baraza of the year will feature several important discussions, including key updates from Wiscom on the WikiIndaba conference, community engagement around the Pan-African Hub Framework draft, and a celebration of 2025 milestones, including Bobby Shabungu's historic election, and of course, updates on the Wikimedia core curriculum. This session is an important opportunity for community members, affiliates, and hub representatives to learn, ask questions, and actively contribute to shaping the future of the Pan-African Hub. You're encouraged to review the Pan-African Hub Framework draft ahead of time and leave questions or comments on the discussion page before the session. Registration details are available, and we strongly encourage African community members to attend and make their voices heard.
A new episode of ZWiki podcast has been released, delivering a focused and high-impact briefing on the Wikimedia Knowledge Beyond Borders 2026 initiative. Hosted by Blueprint, this episode explores how the initiative aims to expand Zambia's footprint within the global free knowledge ecosystem. It features a deep dive into the Zambia National Service, providing important context for the episode's featured military article. Listeners will also hear a consolidated update on key developments across the Wikimedia movement, including the announcement of the Wikimania 2027 host city, governance updates, and an operational briefing explaining the circumstances that led to WikiIndaba 2025 not taking place. The episode closes with a forward-looking message outlining the strategic priorities of the Wikimedia Community User Group Zambia as a movement heads into 2026. The podcast is available on Audible, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts, and community members are encouraged to listen, share, and stay engaged. From storytelling to hands-on contribution, let's talk tools, collaboration, and prizes.
The end of year Wiki Mentor Africa Hack Challenge is officially launching, bringing together Wikimedia movement teams, mentors, and new contributors to improve tools supported by Wikimedia through structured, team-based collaboration. The challenge runs from 12th to 19th December, with a showcase and award ceremony on the 20th of December. Participants will work in balanced teams on tasks listed on Fabricator, covering coding, design, documentation, and translation. Each team is supported by a mentor and tasks are scored based on difficulty, with beginner, intermediate, and difficult categories clearly defined. Contributions must be validated directly on fabricators to count. There's more than $3,000 in prizes available, with awards recognizing top team contributions, high impact code, design, documentation, translation, and mentorship. If you're looking for a meaningful way to contribute, learn and collaborate before the year wraps up. This is a great opportunity. Registration details are available on the event page. And finally, a special update from the Wiki in Africa team.
And to close off today's news, a Wiki in Africa project update. The Wilson Owaha Prize will be officially announced on Wednesday, 17 December. This inaugural prize honors the life and legacy of Wilson Owaha, a deeply valued colleague whose passion, generosity, and dedication left a lasting impact on the African Wikimedia movement. The prize celebrates the spirit of contribution, care, and community that Wilson embodied, and we will be sharing Wiki in Africa's social media channels for the full announcement and next steps. And that's it for our community news updates. As always, links to everything mentioned will be shared. And thank you to the Wikimedia community for another incredible year of collaboration, impact, and shared knowledge.